Hello friends, welcome to my channel and thanks for watching this video. Friends, in this video we are going to discuss about the stock chart of Salesforce.com. And if you look at this long-term chart, so if you are a corporate guy, so if you have worked in any of the companies, basically if the company is MNC as a standard, as a multinational company, or the company is working in various countries, so that's where you can see the prominence of this product called Salesforce. And it's, I'm just giving you an example. It does not mean that other companies are not using. So they have customized solution for each and every industry and sector likewise. Now, looking at the trend of technology and digitization across the globe, there is no doubt that these kind of companies can prevail in the long term, and you can see the share price will go much more higher. And if you look at this chart, so like it's not like other companies that a share stock goes up and went down very sharply. So the stock price is available since 2004. So from the lows of 2004, and it is at its lifetime high, the stock has given 12,174 odd percent of returns. So it's anyhow over a period of time this stock has generated good wealth, investable wealth, and you can say it's a clear cut multi-bagger. And let me tell you one thing, just look at this long term chart, though it's a monthly chart, but we want, if you are interested in learning technical analysis, so we need to focus on these kind of charts where we know that the big trend is on the upside. And in case where whenever you see a downside or the stock falls down, that will be at the time when you have to enter. So I'm just saying this is a side note that for trend analysis and for analyzing and identifying the trend, you should know what kind of trends that suits you and what kind of trend if you want to look, if you're looking for an upside range. Now looking at the current trend, if you are looking at this current trend, you can see there is a clear cut support. So there should be minimum 3 points where to connect the dots so that we can call it as a trend. So here we have 1 2 3 and it's 4. So now this is a trend, clear cut trend. And here what you can see is a breakout. Okay, so let's just analyze this trend, that there is a breakout above 236 odd dollars. So 236 was your resistance. Now it will work as a support. If the stock falls below 236, so the target will come at around 136. So you should know the importance of this support. So although after the breakout the stock changed its trends and it will probably move on the upside, but you should know about your risks. That's why you should know about your support levels, and if the support level breaks, you should know the upcoming level or the level below your support level, right? Now this is your current trend and already a breakout happened. So now what? So if it does not make this price breakout, then it's a different case. We can continue with this trend. But as the trend breakout has happened, what we could probably do, we have to now project the trend. Okay, we have to now project the trend and try to find out a forecasted target or forecasted a price range where it should probably go in the time to come. Okay, and for that what we could probably do is, generally see, generally there are two ways to do that. First thing, the simple way we can just, if you look at this chart, if and I made the, so to know the length of this trend, the stock risen by 105%. So from the low or from the support line till the resistance line, So the stock has to go up 100 on 101 to 100 or 5 odd percent. So for the next target you can apply the same length, which is of 101 odd percent. So we can probably say the next target for this particular script will be at 450 to 470 odd dollars. So this is for your long term trend. Okay, now there is another way which you can probably check here, but I don't know how whether this will work or not. The reason why sometimes these kind of things were working, sometimes it won't. Why? Because of this gap. Okay, because if you look at this trend, these kind of gaps, if these kind of gaps occurs in between, so I have made this resistance line or target line, but there is a gap in between. So sometimes these kind of trends may work or may not work, but for the sake of calculation you can apply this. So the probability for 450 to 70 or dollars is very high, and if it goes beyond that, so you can probably see a target or range in between 500 to 850 or dollars, but these targets are for multi years. Okay, if it hits very quick, then you should again analyze. Let me tell you that you should again analyze, and you have to analyze the trend, that whether the stock is overvalued by that time or not. Okay, because if you're a short term trader or short term investor, or a person who want to stay for short term, then anyhow you have to analyze. But if you're a long term, then understand this thing: the rally has started. So you can consider, if you don't want to consider from 2004, so the actual rally has started from the lows of 2008. Okay, I'm not saying it will go down, because this kind of chart and with this kind of breakout here, if you look at this, just focus on this highlighted section. So the stock has made a breakout after spending around 9 years inside this trend. Okay, so this is a very strong signal, and with this kind of breakout, what does happen, that the stock can itself give multi-bagger return in the years to come. But it is our responsibility to analyze the risk and to check critical points which we call as support and resistance level for any kind of stock, because you have to book profit on a regular amount of times. Okay, if you don't do that, it can become your trading profit, but it can't become your actual profit which you can realize in your pocket. So that's the thing you need to know, and that's the thing you need to understand. So this is the end of the video. If you like this content, do share your thoughts in the comment section and subscribe my channel for this. Lastly, take care of your family and friends.